Very good. Okay, hi everyone. Hi to everyone online, and welcome to everyone that's in the studio. I'm really happy to see everyone. This is Bariatric Yoga, and I'm Tracy, and I'm really grateful that everyone is here this evening to practice with us. And that's what yoga is. It's just a practice. So welcome. I'd like to begin by offering to invite our sense of smell into our practice. So if you're here in studio, I'd like to offer a sense of lavender this evening. So just if you're interested in the offering, palms up, and I'll just come around and I'm gonna squirt myself first because I'm a little selfish like that. So if you're interested, just palms up. And awesome. Oh, we'll make this room smell amazing. Hi, it's so good to see you. Hey, Julie, good to see you. And for anybody online. And we're going to begin in a supine butterfly position to start this evening. Supine is just on your back. So just gently making your way all the way down to the mat. And bringing the soles of our feet to touch. And then gently allowing them to meet the floor or the mat or wherever you might find yourself practicing. And the knees can gently fall open, one to each side. If this is not comfortable for you, you can take the counter pose to this, which would be soles of the feet on the ground, and just allow them to come wide on the mat and the knees to come together. Excellent. So whichever is the most comfortable for you as we start our practice together. Palms can be up or down. And then gently just closing off the eyes. We'll bring the right hand to the belly and the left hand to the heart. Inviting in perhaps your first intentional breath of the day. Breathing in that sweet smell of lavender, or perhaps whatever's cooking for dinner in your home. Big deep breath in, filling the body with vital oxygen. And on your exhale, begin to let go of the day. Connecting with the breath. Allowing the breath practice today to be a reminder that when we're breathing intentionally, we allow the body to be a bridge to the breath. So we'll use what I like to call the wave of breath, allowing the breath to enter in through the nose and then fill up first the chest cavity and then expanding down into the abdomen, filling up the tummy, and feeling that with your right hand. And then on your exhale, just reversing that, emptying first out the tummy, and then emptying out the chest. And coming all the way down there. And just breathing at your own pace, but allowing this wave of breath to allow the mind to really still itself so that the full focus is on the breath work. You may even notice on the exhales that the shoulders are the very last part to let go of the breath. Just continuing to connect the mind and the breath. And yogis, if the mind wanders, don't judge it. Just return to the breath and continue feeling the body rise on the inhales, filling up with oxygen. And then feel it surrender, just caving in with the exhales. And with this beautiful breath practice, always an invitation here for a satnam. A satnam, an I am statement, a bold statement that's set in the present moment. Here's the best part, it doesn't even have to be true. It can be your ideal. I am strong. I am happy. I am present. A statement that you can return to during this practice that allows the mind to remember itself in the present moment. And when you're ready, just bring the knees together, the soles of the feet to the mat, allowing the hands to fall wherever they may, and perhaps windshield wipering the legs just back and forth. And then rising up slowly into an easy seat, Sukhasana, an easy seat. And for anyone who's just joining us, feel free to just follow along whenever you feel comfortable. You can be in a chair, you can be on the floor, wherever it feels good for you. This easy seat, yogis, is just that. It's an easy seat for you. So it might look like crisscross applesauce. It might look like legs out in front. It might look like deer legs. Wherever you feel good, we'll be here for about 10 minutes. So wherever it feels good for you, and you can switch out. We're going to start with some neck stretches. So we'll take the right ear to the right shoulder. Oh, let me back up. Let's check our seat. Let's check and make sure that we just move any cushion, God-given, out of the way and really ground those sits bones down into the earth. And then checking the alignment of the spine, not leaning too much forward or backwards, but allowing the crown of the head to be beautifully sent straight up to the sky. This can be done by pulling the belly button into the spine and the pelvic floor up to meet that same lock. This is such a beautiful, perfect lock that you can create anytime in your day that creates its own muscle tension right here. Creating that lock gives us this beautiful straight spine. You can even tickle the earth with your fingertips. It brings the shoulders down away from the ears. And now we'll take the right ear to the right shoulder. And yogis, this stretch is just here in the neck, so relax everything else. If you want a little deeper stretch, you can take the right hand and send the right hand up and around the head. I like to bring it around my fingertips around my ears to add just a little extra weight. Big deep breath in, relaxing the legs. Exhaling out your day. And on an exhale breath, release the hand first, and then returning the head to neutral. Awesome. And then we'll take the left ear to the left shoulder, keeping the spine nice and straight. That might be enough. But if you would like to deepen the stretch, on an inhale breath, bring the left hand up and around the head for a little added weight. Remember, holding on to nothing. The stretch is just here in the neck. We hold on to so much tension. Big, deep inhalation and exhalation. Take a big, deep breath in. And on your exhale, releasing the hand first, if that was part of your stretch, and then returning the neck to neutral. Excellent. Now just a gentle glance down towards the ground, bringing the chin to the chest. And for a little deeper stretch here, you can inhale both hands high to the sky, interlacing the fingertips at the top, and then gently allowing them to fall down to the very back of the head, just below the crown. And then allow the hands to just sort of fall into gravity, adding a little extra weight to the back of the neck. And then unclasping the hands, returning the head to neutral. And now, yogis, the last one, a gentle glance up to the sky. Not too far back. And then returning the head to neutral. And then just rolling the neck around. Might feel really nice. Once you go one way, make sure to go the other. Excellent. Perfect. And then we'll return to neutral, and we're going to do some eye yoga. What? Eye yoga? So stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Eye yoga requires no movement except for the eyes. And therein lies the challenge. Well, I did tell a fib. We are going to move the thumb and the arm. So we'll begin by taking the right hand and making a very gentle fist with just the 4 fingers, allowing them to come to the fleshy part of the palm. And the right thumb is gently going to come out just in front of you, about to the nose. And we're going to, just looking at the thumbnail, don't judge your nail. Don't worry about whether there's dirt there or perhaps it needs to be painted, or perhaps filed, no need, no judging of the nail. The key here is to move only the thumbnail and follow it with the eyes, keeping the head, neck, and body, except for the arm, still. So very gently, we're going to take the thumb, moving it over to the right, and following it only with the eyes, moving it slowly, until we find that the thumbnail moves to a place where it might become out of view unless I were to move my neck. And then stop, holding there for just a moment or two, to maybe where the eyes begin to twitch, the nose looks a little funny. Gently then begin to move it back to center. This is excellent work for your eye muscles. If you get headaches, this is excellent practice for getting to strengthen the muscles in the eye to prevent migraines. Okay, big deep breath in. Exhale out. Now we're going to take the thumbnail up, no judging the nail, no moving of the head, just taking the thumb up and the eyes up, until you feel as if your eyes might roll into the back of your head. And then stop, and then gently bring the thumb back down. Continue the movement, the thumb all the way back down to the ground. This one you might be able to take down, except I always feel as if my chin goes. And then returning it back to center. Don't lose the nail. Back to center. Big deep inhale. And on the exhale, release the grip that you had and close off the eyes. Just check in and see if you can feel the muscle strain that you just used. One more round of breath. Blink the eyes open. And now the left thumb. Just a gentle, slight grip with the left hand. We don't want any tension here. This focus is solely on the eye. So no comparing each thumbnail. As I glance at this thumbnail, no moving of the head, only the eyes. As I do it slowly, I'm much less likely to move the head. As I was preparing for class, I was definitely moving my head. So if you find that your head goes, it's okay. Don't judge it. Just come back and try again. You might find one side you can go further than the other. If you lose sight, come back a little. And then return to the center slowly. Awesome. When you get back to neutral, take a big round of breath. And then head up with only the eyes. Until you feel like the eyes might just roll in the back of your head. Hold there for just a moment to where you feel the strain, but not too long. There's balance in yoga. Who would have thought? Returning the thumbnail to center. Round of breath. I can find myself tense in my lower body. So let go of that. And then bring the nail down, moving only the eyes. This is eye yoga. Love that. I have some help because I have a mirror in front of me, so I can see. Did my head move? But then my eyes, I lose my eyes. And then back up to center. Yogis, you can do this practice anywhere, anytime. The only worry you might have is judgment from others. What is she doing? What is that guy up to? You can say, I yoga. Take a big round of breath in, and on the exhale, release the stretch. Close off the eyes. Give them a break. They just did some serious yoga. Maybe even roll them around a little bit. Take deep breath in, exhale out. Yogis, now to stretch the legs. We're going to send the right leg out and the left leg out. If you're in a chair, just gently spreading the legs apart as far as you can in the chair is fine. Placing the hands right in front of you or even grabbing a hold of the chair underneath. Big round of breath here, just checking the spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Big round of breath. And now rotating just the body to the right side. So in a chair, even using the handles as a grip is a good idea. Just getting a nice stretch here. That might be enough if you're in a chair. If you're on the floor, you can walk the hands forward down the leg for a little deeper stretch. Walk just enough to feel some resistance. Take a big deep breath in, sending oxygen to the muscles. And then on your exhale is an opportunity to deepen the stretch just a little bit. 1%. And then walking the stretch back up. Returning to neutral. And then over to the left side. Inhale, breath to prepare, sends the body and the crown of the head high to the sky. Exhale, breath. We can deepen into the stretch, or perhaps just that twist is enough. Once you reach a place of resistance, that is the cue to the body to take a breath. Connect with what you feel. Send oxygen to the muscle. Exhale, deepen just 1%, 0.5% into whatever it is that you feel. And then returning to neutral whenever you're ready. Okay, and then back to your easy seat Sukhasana, whatever that looks like for you. All right, and now brain yoga. Eye yoga and brain yoga? What did you sign up for today, yogis? With our right hand, we're gonna make the okie dokie sign, like all is okay in the world, okay? And then with our left hand, we're gonna just give the thumbs up. We've already sort of practiced that one. Like everything is, I know what we'll do. We'll do peace. Peace, love, and happiness. So we got peace fingers going on with the left hand and everything is okay on the right. I wanna live in this world. Here we go. So when I say switch, we're simply going to then make the peace sign with the right hand and the okie dokie sign with the left hand. And then switch. And I'm going to make the okie dokie sign with the right hand and the peace sign with the left hand. That sounded like complicated directions, but in reality, it's simple. Switch. 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 Switch.
I gave the wrong side.
I'm getting some fingers in here. The middle one. Switch. It's brain yoga. Switch.
Give it a kiss.
Switch. 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 If you don't come to class, you're missing out. Switch. Okay. Switch. This is another one that switch, just keep switching. That you can do anywhere, anytime, that is excellent for the right and the left side of the brain. Eye yoga, brain yoga. Eye yoga and brain yoga. Switch. 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 Once you think you've got it, close off the eyes. And then see. Switch. 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 Once you do it for a second, open your eyes and see if you're doing what you think you're doing. Switch. Okay, you. And down we go. All right. That was fun. On an inhale breath, let's tickle the earth just a little bit. And if you're a chair, tickle in your chair, tickle the arms. We're going to take a big inhale breath and send our arms east and west. Don't let the arms of the chair get in your way. Inhale your arms high, wide. We'll come to touch up at the top. Ardha Hastasana, our upward salute. If your arms can't quite get there, your hands, palms of the hands can't quite get there, that's okay. We want to try and get the forearms or the elbows behind the ears if possible. That is our upward salute. It brings our chest cavity high. It opens up our heart space. Big round of breath here. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to twist open to the left or the right. It doesn't matter because we're going to do both sides. A big spinal twist here. If you're in a chair, you can use the armrest to grab a hold of. If you're on the floor, you can use your knee for a great grab. Inhale the arms high, back up to the sky, palms together if possible. If not, just try and get the elbows behind the ears. Big round of breath in. Exhale, open up to the opposite side. Big spinal twist here. Inhale back up to the top. Exhale, twist open again to the other side. Excellent. Inhale back up high to the sky. Last time, open up to the opposite side. Inhale up high. Last one, make it count. Inhale, open that heart space high. Return to your Satnam, your I am statement. I am strong. I am happy. I am loved. If you don't have one, now is the time. Exhale, float the arms down. Excellent. We're going to do some seated cat-cows. So find your knees with the palms of your hands. On an inhale breath, we're going to push the chest out, roll the shoulders back, and take a look up at the sky. Filling the chest with some air. And on the exhale breath, we're going to round out the spine, pushing it back, tuck the chin to the chest, roll it out, bring the shoulders forward. And then inhale breath, fill the chest up, roll the shoulders back, take a look high at the sky, push everything out, give a little push and pull with the knees and the hands. And then on exhale breath, push everything out. Really round it out. And then inhale breath. Up high to the sky, roll the shoulders back. Now begin to move with your own breath, friends. Close off your eyes. Excellent. And then just finding some stillness. Check in with your sat nam. And we're going to find table if you're on the floor. If you're in a chair, just hold still for a moment. From table, we're going to tuck our toes and send our tailbone high to the sky for downward dog. Just pedal the feet out for a moment. In downward dog, we want the tailbone to be the highest point of the body. Again, we want the elbows to try to get to the ears or even past. It's not important that the heels come to the ground, but if they do, that's great. I don't think mine are going to make it there today. Big round of breath. And then gently just walk the feet forward. And if you're in a chair, you can join us now by gently spreading apart the feet and leaning down forward in your chair to a forward fold. This is a beautiful inversion pose. So if you're in a chair, you're just having a nice, easy seat and allowing the head to come between the legs. And breathing here, this confuses the heart. It creates the heart beating differently, sending the blood flow differently, confusing things, which is a good thing for the body. We want the body to have to think. Take an inhale breath and just come to a halfway lift. So in a chair, a halfway lift is going to be just crown. Same with us if you're on the floor. The crown of the head is going to come to a parallel to the ground. And an exhale breath, come all the way back down into your forward fold. And now if you're in a chair and you'd like to come to a standing position with me, we're going to rise all the way up very gently, one vertebra at a time. Just coming up to a Tadasana mountain pose or a standing position. Excellent. And Tadasana or mountain pose. Feel free to step on a mat. We're going to find Warrior One. Warrior One takes the right foot in front and the left foot in back at about a 45-degree angle. And the hips are rotated so that they're facing the front of the mat. They're parallel with the front of the mat. A slight bend in the front knee, so that it's just right there at the front big toe. We're going to inhale the arms high to the sky. If you can clasp the fingertips together, awesome. We're just going to lean forward, hinging at the hips. Creating a lot of balance here. So use that energy lock that you have. If it's helpful to just drop the arms, you can bring them into prayer at the chest. Big round of breath here, yogis. Using the energy lock that you can create in the core, the center of your body, bring yourself back up into a neutral position. Inhale the arms back high to the sky. Excellent. Then dropping the arms down into Warrior Two. The arms are parallel to the earth. And your back foot, rotate it to a 90-degree position. Beautiful. Warrior two, just holding there for a second. Maybe more than a second, yogis. Make sure the shoulders are not tucked up around the ears. Big round of breath. And then we're going to reverse this warrior. Let me show on camera first, and then I'll run in front of the studio. So we're going to flip the front palm up, and then gently leaning backwards. The back hand is going to reach for the back leg for a beautiful side stretch. Oh, they've got it in studio. Beautiful. And then returning back to neutral. Excellent. And then just gently coming back into a Tadasana, your mouth. Beautiful. We're just going to rotate to the other side. So the left foot is now going to be front. And we'll find warrior one with our left foot forward and the right foot in the back. Inhale the arms up high to the sky. If you can clasp them together, awesome. If not, this is fine. And if you struggled in the beginning, then prayer hands are also beautiful. Gently hinging at the hips, using your core for balance. A beautiful, humble warrior bend. Rising back up whenever you're ready. Inhaling the arms high to the sky. Excellent. Dropping the arms into a parallel position to the earth for warrior two, and the back foot rotates to 90 degrees. Excellent. Holding strong here, yogis. Warrior, ready for battle. Reverse warrior, front palm will flip up. And then use your energy lock. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Pull your pelvic floor up. This is every yoga asana or pose is active. Even though I'm standing still, I'm using all the muscles. Reversing this warrior, using my core strength. The left hand reaches high for the sky, and my right hand is reaching for the back leg for a front side stretch. Remember to breathe. It's a little difficult to breathe, but you'll breathe because it's an involuntary response. But we also have a control over our breath, which is always interesting. It's in your practice to take a bind. You can wrap the back arm around, although I didn't offer that in the first one, sorry. And then returning to neutral leg. Beautiful warriors. And then just returning mountain pose whenever you're ready. Excellent. Inhale, arms high to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. All the way down. Let the head go. A bend in the knees might feel really good here. We'll invert one more time. You can crisscross the arms, ragdoll, anchor them. That feels nice. There are blocks if you're in studio. If you want to bring the earth up to you a little bit more. Big, deep in breath. Might feel good to just wiggle around a little bit here. The bigger the breath, the longer the pose can be held. The longer the pose is held, the more beneficial for the body. So yogis, breathe here. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. The crown of the head will go straight out in front of you. Exhale, come back to your forward fold. And then inhale, root your feet and rise slowly all the way back up to Tadasana. Bring your hands all the way up high to the sky. Come to touch at the top. Return to your Satna. I am. Gently float the arms back down to the sides. Excellent. And then we'll make our way down to the ground if you like, or back to your chair. We're going to end with Shavasana, our corpse pose. Just a restful position. Closing off the eyes. I normally have my bell, which I forgot today. I do have some music. Shavasana, the most important part of anyone's yoga practice, is an opportunity for us to absorb what we have done, which is to carve out time for ourselves. We have done some body yoga. We have done some brain yoga. We've even done eye yoga. Now it's time to close off the eyes. We've done breath yoga, pranayama, our life force. Let's check in with the body. So closing off your eyes, returning to your Satnam. I am. Begin by sending breath all the way down to your toes. Wrapping your mind's eye around each and every toe and the space in between them. Following your breath all the way up to your ankles, around your ankles, and up to your calves. Noticing any sensations that are there. Sending breath now to your knees. Noticing anything that's happening there. No judgment, just attention. Sending breath, life, gratitude. Your next breath, taking your thoughts to your thighs. Gratitude for the weight that they carry, the strength that they give you. Wrapping your thoughts around your hips. The work that you did there. The strength that they gave you in your warrior poses. Sending breath to your body cavity. All the vital organs that are there. Gratitude for the functioning that they do without being asked. Your next incoming breath, sending it all the way to your fingertips. Moving the breath freely in between thumb, pointer finger, even the middle finger I may have been given, pinky. Letting your mind wander all the way up both of your arms, all the way to your shoulders. Taking a big deep breath in, and on your exhale, letting go of all the stress that you carry there. Sending your next thought to wrap all the way down your spine and back up to your neck. To your ears, your cheeks, your chin, your sweet lips, your tongue, letting it fall loosely in your mouth. Taking air in through your nose, just allowing the sensations to occur. Gratitude for your eyes, whatever light might be coming through them. And finally, to the crown of your head, the beautiful white light that shines there. One last big in breath, sending vital oxygen and light through the whole body, invigorating it, re-energizing it. Yogis, please know this feeling you have now of peace, of calm, of gratitude, you can invite into your life anytime you wish. On your exhale, just empty out anything you might still be holding on to.
Listening to your Pandora account now. Only one person can listen at a time. Return to Pandora.
Great way to end. Exhale out anything like that that might still be hanging on. Just blink your eyes open. Big smile on your face. We are ending a little late. I'm so glad that you came, that you carved out time. Thank you so much for joining. One last breath together. Inhale the arms wide and high up to the top, palms together. We'll bring them down and tuck them into our heartbeats. Please know that the light in me bows and honors the light in you. Namaste. Stay. Thank you, Yogi.